In the heart of Parma, Marta sat in her cluttered apartment, stitching the final patch onto a costume destined to become her most infamous creation. She was a master cosplayer, renowned for her ability to bring any character to life. Yet this time, she wasn't crafting the glamorous attire of a hero. Marta had chosen something far more audacious. "I'm going as a cow," she declared to her best friend Sarah, a symbol of simplicity, abundance, and rebellion against cliches. "It's genius, isn't it?" Marta's eyes sparkled with the fervor of an artist. The day of the cosplay convention arrived, and Marta strode into the hall like a farmer commanding her herd. Heads turned, cameras flashed, and laughter rippled through the crowd. Her costume was flawless, a soft white and black fursuit, realistic horns, and a jingly bell. As Marta basked in the attention, she noticed an old man in a weathered cloak lingering at the edge of the crowd. His sharp eyes seemed to cut through the layers of fabric and fur. He stepped closer, his voice low and gravelly, unsettling Marta. The man gave a faint smile, muttered something in a language that tickled Marta's ears like an ancient melody, and vanished into the crowd. At first, nothing seemed amiss, but then Marta felt a twinge, an itch just below her skin. She glanced at her hands and froze. Her fingers were stiff, her nails thickening and hardening. "Probably just the costume glue," she muttered. But then the itching spread. The hood clung tighter to her head, as if grafting itself to her scalp. A chill ran down her spine as she felt something tugging behind her, a swish, a flick. She turned and saw her tail, her real tail. "Sarah," she yelled, her voice trembling. Sarah rushed over, but stopped short, eyes widening in horror. The crowd gasped, but not in horror. "Wow, what incredible animatronics! Can I pet it?" Children gathered around, stroking her fur and giggling as she let out another anguished moo. Meanwhile, Sarah was frantic, scanning the crowd for the old man. She found him sitting calmly on a bench, eating an ice cream cone. "You did this," she accused. "Turn her back right now." The man licked his cone and sighed. "Your friend was too clever for her own good. She'll return to normal, but not without a lesson." He snapped his fingers, and a flash of light engulfed Marta. When the glow faded, Marta found herself back in her human form, almost. Her hands bore a faint layer of black and white fur, and the bell around her neck jingled mysteriously. From that day on, Marta chose her costumes more carefully. Yet, sometimes, when she passed by green meadows or heard the distant lowing of cattle, a strange longing would stir within her. And in those quiet moments, she couldn't help but wonder if part of her would always belong to the pasture.